Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Chaos Incorporated. As you can see, we filled out the screen a little bit more tonight. Someone has decided to join us for reasons that will become apparent very, very soon. So, welcome back. I hope you all managed to join us for our very special episode we did last Friday, explaining where Shawn was. This was a Shawn solo run. And it was very interesting. I believe that's going to be up on YouTube shortly, or is up on YouTube, or is going to go up soon.
Get out on the VOD on twitch.tv/Identico.
There you go. So go check that out for right now, and then it'll be moving to YouTube. So if you have not watched it, I recommend you go check it out because it was really, really good. As always,
I'm not telling you what happens.
That's right. And it will become apparent why during this session. As always, I am Alex, the humanoid. I am your GM for the evening. I am joined by our phenomenal cast. First, out of the chute, Michael, who woke up and chose violence today.
Burn it all down.
That's what's going to happen. Okay. Next, we have Kaylee, who plays our intrepid hacker Shawn.
Love is the only thing that makes the cold and loneliness of space bearable.
Shawn's going to be more than just a hacker very, very soon. Just you all wait and see.
Spoilers!
Just you all wait and see. It's not a spoiler. I haven't told them what happened. I'm just telling them that stuff happened.
Next, you're going to tell them where I got the spacesuit. Shit. Never mind.
Next in line, we have our good friend, the Caleb G, playing Zed.
Easy is not always simple.
Oh, I live by that.
Yeah, that's pretty true. That's actually really, really true. Caleb coming in with the hard ones again. And we have Dot, who is playing our very, very, sparkly merc. I'm going to call you the sparkly merc. Stitches.
That works. Your emotions make you human. Even the unpleasant ones have a purpose. Don't lock them away. If you ignore them, they just get louder and angrier.
And finally, reprising his role as Felix. And if you haven't seen him play Felix before, go back and watch the one shot. It's on YouTube. It's Maxi's Day Out, right? But reprising his role as Felix, it is my partner in crime, my writing partner, my co-creator of Identico, the Mallo Man.
Hello, everyone. This is in for the stream from Friday. My quote is, we shouldn't fear change itself, but who we might turn ourselves into.
Ooh. That's a good one. And with that,
thought-provoking and stuff.
It is.
Yep.
We've had some solid ones tonight.
We have had some solid ones.
Mallo's got some cool promotional announcements of some stuff that's coming up on the channel here in the next couple of days. So Mallo, take it away.
Got to pay the bills. Tomorrow night, ID After Dark, right here, 7 p.m. Pacific. Boy, do we have a lot to talk about.
We just got
Thank you, Ryan Reynolds.
fresh news today. Holy crap.
Yes. Come check us out. Hang over there. I mentioned that because it is September. All your gifted subs are 25% off. All of your normal subs are also 25% off. You can also still use your free Twitch Prime sub. So, if you want us to keep making this wonderful content for yourself, go and spend Jeff's money. Hit that little subscribe button down below. And, yeah, give us a little bit of money that we can help make the show for you. Also this week, coming up, a very, very, very special episode of 13th Age, supporting our friend, the Caleb G. It's on Thursday. Caleb, what time is it on Thursday? Remind me, I'm sorry.
8 p.m. Eastern.
8 p.m. Eastern, so 5 p.m. Pacific time out this way. I'll be producing it behind the scenes for him. He's got some amazing cast members coming into play. All of the work there is going to help out Pelotonia. It is a charity stream. It helps fight cancer. Come and support us. The last stream that we had for 13th Age, which also featured Michael here, was chef's kiss amazing. So make sure you come out and check that out. Finally, new merch in the store. If you saw us on ID After Dark last week, you'll know we've got some new merch in the store. There is the first ever Chaos Incorporated long sleeve t-shirt. It is in there. Go check it out. Orders are shipping right now. They are print on demand, so when you may place an order, just give it a minute. It's coming out there for it. But I'm very excited about this particular merch drop on there. It's a lot of fun. We also have the Chaos Incorporated stickers. We also have a little bit of other merch in the pipeline that's coming, as well as Cyber Vibes 99. The ladies t-shirt is in there. That is brand new to the store as well, so go give it a look. All of the orders are shipping out literally as we speak, so go give us a shout right there. And if you want to learn any more about the game and you haven't learned anything else there, look us up on Drive Thru RPG, search Identico, and you will find all of the stuff, including the core rulebook in a digital format, news, games, and some freebies that goes along with the game from there. And finally, there's a brand new playidentico.com, just revamped. That's also where our merch store is, so playidentico.com/merch. Go check it out.
The new site
and
looks
let us know what you
great.
think.
The new site looks great. Okay. In the interest of time, let's real quick recap what happened last episode 2 weeks ago on Chaos Inc. First, we had some wonderful, wonderful slice of life stuff. Maxi played some Minecraft with Shawn. There was a dissertation on hollandaise sauce and talking about how we make our breakfasts. Okay, this is the content you come here for. Admit it. Okay. So, basically, the team is Shawn is attempting to find out some more information about the target they're trying to go hit, and their search spider is nuked. And thus Cyber Combat begins. The team beats feet, gets out of there. They get split up. Zed and Stitches head one way. Maxi and Shawn head another. Maxi and Shawn end in a mall? Yes, a mall. Where they proceed to get further separated. In the maintenance tunnel, Shawn runs into a Rav, who zaps her pretty solid. And Shawn disappears. Maxi grabs some random clothes, ducks the crowd, get to the cover, relink up with Zed and Stitches. Zed, calling the contact that the IOG had given them, Billy Gonzalez. They link with them at a roadside cafe. Cafe being in air quotes. Stand, taco shack would probably be closer. They manage to all link up back together. Billy offers Maxi some margaritas and tamales. Zed and Stitches eat the margaritas and tamales. Maxi, I think, threw the tamales. Or not, and then chucks a pitcher. At one point, Maxi climbs in the truck, says he's going to call in a favor. Billy asks the team if they're ready to go to war. And that's where we're going to pick up. When Billy gets you all into his vehicle, he sets the auto drive and says it's going to be about an hour and a half. You spend the first 45, 60 minutes of that basically back briefing each other on where everything is. Billy informs you that he has a little bit of experience tussling with the benevolent AI. It broke both of his legs when they were taking down the Angel City headquarters. Hearing some of the information you get, specifically when you start talking about the mutants and the other stuff that you ran into, that seems to spark some interest in Billy because of some stuff they found in that tower. And he mentions a name. He goes, I wonder where Katassi is. And kind of trails off for a minute on the mutant thing, and he goes, okay. So after you all basically back brief one another, he literally goes, so how far you want to take this?
Did you not, the whole war thing, right? Like that's
just
where we're at this point.
Y'all never answered.
No, we need to get our fourth back. That's priority numero uno here.
He goes, all right. He goes, you got 3 days. If you follow standard protocol, they're going to move your friend in 3 days. They won't hold him at one place for a long time. So we're going to have to move fast, which means we're going to have to be a little rough about it.
I'm fine with rough. It's prioritizing getting them back.
And I think secondary objective is any kind of data dump intel we can obtain. Tertiary objective, if we can do some damage, strike a blow, kick them in the balls. I completely doubt that we can do anything big enough to hurt them permanently, as badass as we all are. But, you know, I don't want to make this a, slash and burn, but we gotta get what's important to us and then move on.
Yeah. All right. He goes, I'll help you. He goes, we'll probably have to call in the cavalry. You see as the other goes on, he's texting various people. He's like, all right, I got some feelers out to see if we can figure anything out. They won't have moved them far. They're going to be somewhere here in the Dallas metro, at least for now. We just got to figure out where. Well, we'll leave it at that. We're also going to need we're going to need to punch him in the mouth a little bit.
Well, if Shawn was here, they could help us figure out something based on supply lines or connections between shell corporations.
I mean, we already kind of have some of that information, right? The 16 raid star thing, that. Am I connecting the right dots here? Like, we think that they may have taken Chum, right? So if we were already hired by to get this tech from the same people, do we think that they're in the same spot?
It's worth a shot.
Easy.
It's just the last time we had somebody infiltrate one of their buildings, everything exploded, and that was a full equipped tactical team, which we are not. So,
but maybe that's for the better. Maybe yes, a larger team packs more of a punch, but maybe we could, I don't know, maybe we can make less noise.
Maybe. Maxi, what are you feeling?
We don't need a larger team, and I will make all the noise we require.
Maxi, right there, you get a text message on your glow that says mission parameters declined.
There's a deep sigh from the back. The sound of a glow being jammed into a pocket, and then the sound of a carbine being checked over again.
Okay, I'm gonna need a new glow, because
He's like,
mine.
Billy goes, we're almost there. He pulls up to a farmhouse. You see loads of people there. There's adults, children, teenagers, all kinds of people. As you pull in, there's chickens, goats, some kind of malnourished looking cows, even a little cage full of peacocks. He pulls into a large barn where you see a group of people standing. He gets out and starts speaking and motions to all of you and appears to be introducing you. He goes, all right, well, this is my family. They're going to help us out with this thing. So, how you want to tackle it? I got my boys already looking to see what they can find.
Well, we're not going to get anything else from She gave us everything that she could. Everything that maybe she could. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
We're at least going to need a way to get there, obviously. We are middle of nowhere.
He goes, this isn't nowhere. It's still somewhere. It's somewhere that sucks, but it's somewhere.
Okay, it's not downtown Dallas. which is kind of where we need to be.
We ain't far.
All right. Yeah, mode of transportation, maybe a little more iron and any tech you can supply that'll help us at least maybe try and get in contact with Shawn. I don't know if, and you know, Stitches looks to Maxi and said, I don't know if that's even possible.
Likely not with the thing that took them.
I mean, we'd have to at least try though, right? Like, there's no harm in trying. Would that put them in more danger? I don't know. I'm just... It doesn't feel right not trying to contact.
Maxi pulls out his glow
Mm-hmm.
and enters in the speed contact for Chone, hits the send button, and holds the glow up.
It says message undeliverable.
Maxi probably does remember that Chone like yanked the battery out of their glow and everything. So
Before Chone was taken, before we split up, they removed the battery from their glow.
Oh, right. Yeah, you guys, you told it. You told it.
Chone does have, I believe, a Qualcomm, but that would still require a communication source, which Chone does apparently not have. And if the kidnappers are who we believe them to be, there's little doubt that they would withhold that from Chone.
Right, yeah, that makes sense.
And I don't think we can track Qualcomms. They're incredibly secure, so that's not going to help us, right?
No, Qualcomm's. You'd have to have it synced, and you would need Shawn's Qualcomm to do it.
Okay, so we have a
Aguilar is not prone to making mistakes, and Aguilar is not prone to giving a person as talented as Chone an opening.
Okay, so, I mean, is that what you want to do? Do you want to do what Billy says and just go in guns blazing, or... I mean, do you even want to try and go the route of this testing facility and see if not only Chone, but whatever this tech that I sent us for is there too? Or hired us for, rather?
Perhaps a two-pronged approach. A frontal assault is a distraction for a smaller team going in a different entrance.
Right. So have the cavalry front the operation while we sneak around.
Mm-hmm. It's simple, but it might work.
Yeah, I'm down. Is Billy sitting there listening to all of this?
Yep. he's drinking a dark beer and just listening. You got an address?
Did we?
Yes.
We had an address. Yeah.
Yeah, we had the building and some schematics and kind of the neighborhood it was in. We got a lot of that before we lost Joan.
Yeah, because Chone went through and looked at it. That's right. Yeah, I mean, I'd give Billy any of the information that we have.
He goes, dead ass on the east side of the city. You have to distract the cops, distract the corpos, and hit the building at the same time.
Are you trying to give cause for effect? Like, yes, that's, I mean, we gotta get this done.
All right.
I mean, how much cavalry you got? Is that like?
What
do we have at our disposal?
You got anybody who knows how to fly?
You see Stitches, like, just a Cheshire grin comes across her face. What you got?
He goes, a thing. He goes, by the way, you all look exhausted. Get some sleep. You should go rest. Give me and my boys a few minutes.
All right.
He goes, you got 3 days. He goes, you're not going tonight. Takes more prep than that.
I didn't assume we were going tonight, but some haste would be appreciated.
We can shoot for tomorrow night.
Fine. Everyone else fine with that?
We will not shoot for tomorrow night. We will go tomorrow night.
I think that's fair.
Bill looks at Max and he goes, it's your ball, homie. Call the play.
Do you have like rooms or like cots or something like that we could sleep on?
He goes, head to the main house. There's plenty of space.
Stitches grabs her bag, after I'm assuming they get out of the vehicle.
Yeah, well, you all were standing in the barn.
Okay, great. Yeah. Stitches grabs her bag and starts walking.
Yep, Zed goes into.
As you walk across the yard, you see another smattering of people. They're kind of scattered about, sitting in camp chairs, drinking beers. You see like 4 grills going on one side of the yard. This older woman, she comes out as you approach the house and she looks at you and she grabs your face, Stitches. She goes, oh, look at you, so pretty, so pretty. She goes, what is your name, dear?
Stitches?
She goes, your parents. I don't understand parents these days. Why they give their children such strange names? She goes, come in. Come here.
Stitches isn't my real name, but that's my name you can call me.
She's like, she crosses herself. She's like, children these days can't even go by the names they're given at birth. Oh my word. She looks at Zed. She's like, and look at you. She goes, who dresses you? So ostentatious. Why?
I got money to spend.
She goes, no good comes from showing off. No good. Come in. She goes, you go in there. So you come in through the back door and it leads directly into a very busy kitchen filled with people who are rinsing beans and frying stuff up. And it smells wonderful. People chopping
Maxi
vegetables
makes a
into-
point of taking off his shoes as they come in.
The floors are very bland linoleum. This building has obviously been here for at least 100 years. It's not in disrepair, but it's obviously never been like updated. And it is fairly well off the grid, you can tell. She leads you through and heads you to a large room with 4 little twin beds in it. She goes, you can stay here for the night. Put your things down and go wash up.
Stitches does exactly as she's told.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, there is a yes, ma'am.
Maxi drops his bag and peels off his shirt and goes to wash up.
So you wash up, come out, and the first thing that happens is the older woman, she meets you as you come out, and she looks at Maxi, and she goes, you need something. I know what you need. She hands you like this little, like it looks like it's covered in powdered sugar, but it's like a little like dough ball. She goes, my abuela would give me these whenever I felt bad. You need this right now. Take. Your take.
Maxi takes it, nods at her, and just pops it in his mouth.
It's super sweet. It's like a butter cookie, but like a donut hole at the same time, and covered in powdered sugar. There's walnuts in it.
Oh, there's powdered sugar all over Maxi's face.
It's
He
very
wasn't
much.
paying attention, he just
It's very much comfort food. You don't know what it's called.
It's delicious. It's delicious. Thank you.
She goes, come with me, and she leads you to the back, and you see a couple of the guys that were with Billy in the barn come out, and they start throwing out some camp chairs, and they drag over a cooler. They hand Zed a beer and Stitches a beer, and Maxi offer you a beer.
Maxi takes it out of politeness.
I also take the beer and take a swig and then tip it out in salute.
Yeah.
He goes, what's up? I'm Arturo. This Jorge.
Arturo, Jorge, Stitches.
That's cool.
I'm Zed.
He goes, you guys look all like down and shit. You need to relax.
Yeah, we're a little amped up. We had a friend taken from us, and we're a little stressed out. So
Yeah, we know. Your friend could take it, but she's probably still alive, and we're gonna go get her tomorrow. You need to relax, because if you're all amped up, your shot group's off. Your shot group will be way off. You'll be shooting all over the place. You need to breathe.
all right.
I don't know if that's how chakra works.
No, I think he means like the bullets we're gonna shoot
Okay. Cause
in a group. Shot.
I'm never off. So that's the only out of
He goes-
alignment I assumed you would
He,
mean.
he looks, you never shoot off?
Well, I mean
I think it
I
just
don't
shoots
have
off every once in a while.
that. My aim's perfectly fine though, if that's what you're asking.
He looks at you and goes, I don't think so.
You want to test that theory, son?
He looks at you, he's like, yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
He leads you over to the backside of where the vegetable garden is, and he starts setting up beer bottles on the fence.
All right.
He's like, 5 shots, go. You shoot more than
Okay.
me, I'll back off.
Okay.
I shoot more than you got to take 3 shots.
I mean, either way, I'm winning.
Maybe.
All right. I'm gonna use Maxi's pistol that he gave me.
Okay, take 5 shots.
All right.
Roll me 5 d20 rolls.
All right, that is. Hold on. What are dice rolls?
I mean, on the bright side, the bottles really aren't going to resist.
No, you just have to make minimum
Mm-hmm.
hit ratios.
All right, that's a 15 to start.
Okay.
That's 1. That's an 11.
Okay.
That's a 9.
Okay.
Shit. That's a 19
Okay.
and a 17.
Okay, so you hit 3.
Okay.
You see him reach over, his cousin hands him another gun, and he fires and drills all 5.
Oh, no, he doesn't.
I'll show you the dice rolls, but I had to move my camera. He's like, see? So, Stitches, you growing up in Texas, you're starting to get a vibe from this place. You've heard about compounds like this, and they're mostly made up of Mexican national revolutionaries who've been fighting against the Texans for years. You know, you can actually, as you're watching, you see some of the younger kids who are like 8 and 9 are being led through little drills by some of the teenagers.
I was gonna say, this probably reminds her a little bit of home.
Yeah. But I like you're watching these guys like what as you initially see as kind of like chaos, you can see as actually like a tightly controlled ecosystem of people.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, a bet's a bet.
He pulls out a bottle of tequila, pours 3 little shots. Let's go.
Stitches takes the first 2 and downs both of them at the same time, and then follows it up with the third.
He's like, see, I knew you fit in here. You're good. Says you're sitting there. You're doing that. Maxi, some other older guy comes sitting next to you. Looks like he's in his late 50s. He offers you a cigar.
Again, out of politeness, Maxi will accept.
He lights it for you. He goes, the act of breathing helps, focuses you.
This is not my first rodeo.
He chuckles. He goes, might be your last.
Everyone may be my last.
He hands you a bottle of tequila. He goes, tell me about your friend.
My friend is a very talented hacker. Quiet, working on improving themselves.
I didn't ask for their CV.
They enjoy Twinkies.
What else?
They feel very deeply but do not say.
Mm-hmm.
And like the rest of us, they wish to be more than they are.
He goes, that matters to you, huh?
Of course. If it did not, we would not be here.
It's not about the resume, Helm. It's about what they mean to you.
Again, I appreciate the sentiment, but this is not my first rodeo.
All right. He kind of, as you can see you smoking a cigar. They make you all dinner, and it's absolutely delicious. Like, just the right blend of spices. Zed, you spend some time in the kitchen. They show you some stuff. And before you leave, she gives you like 4 Ziploc baggies full of spices. She's like, you hold on to those. You hold on to this is for you.
I recorded some stuff for later. Thank you so much. Thank you.
After it starts to get dark, Billy leads you out back again to a different barn where you walk in and see a large tarp over something.
I assume this is for Stitches.
That's for all of you. It's how you're going to make your insertion. And he pulls back the tarp, and there is a helicopter.
The joy just radiating off of Stitches right now. You have no idea.
It's like half drunken joy, though.
Yes, she's like dancing back and forth, like, "Yee, I get to fly it." And she goes to hop in the cockpit. She's ready to be in this bitch.
It's got dual mounted 50 caliber machine guns under the nose, 2 2.75 inch rocket pods with 15 rockets each in it. It's a 4-seater. He goes, this is your insertion and your exit. Don't fuck it up.
She's like petting the nose and she's like, I would never. You're coming home with me.
No, you're bringing it back to my house. This is a loner.
Sure.
It's a loner.
Sure.
We will not put a scratch on it.
He looks at he points to you like, loner.
I mean, what if I can't just immediately bring it back here? What if we have to make a stronger evac and I just have to,
He cocks his head at you.
I'll make sure we bring it back on time.
He goes, you know how much these things cost?
Yes. I am well aware.
Why do I gotta be the grown-up? Come on.
I'm being perfectly grown up. I'm coming up with legitimate reasons as to why this may
We're
not
not
get
gonna
returned immediately.
we're not gonna take the helicopter from the nice people who are helping us save our friend. No.
Fine. I'll bring it back, okay? I'll bring it back.
Is there any other
Okay.
equipment in the barn?
There's a bunch. He's like, what do you need? What are you looking for?
You kids go play with toys. I'm gonna get a nap. I'm tired.
Maxi starts perusing the boxes and the racks on the wall.
He's got a hell of an arsenal. Like, whoever this guy is, he's well funded. Or he's really good at liberating equipment.
Maxi sets the finished bottle of beer down, and now he's sipping the bottle of tequila while he's looking around at the stuff, while he's walking through, checking boxes.
Yeah, Stitches would probably follow. Not close behind, but she's sticking with Maxi.
Okay. Felix?
Noticing he's got a shadow, Maxi will turn and pass the bottle back.
Felix,
Oh, yeah, she takes a swig.
you're at 55,000 feet over the farm. You've called in a favor. And you know that this entrance is going to be weird, but it's also quiet.
Does Maxi? I call Maxi.
Max, your glow rings.
Maxi pulls out his glow, takes the bottle back from Stitches, and is tipping one back as he's looking at the glow.
You answer?
Yes.
As you-
As soon as he sees the contact on the glow, the glow goes to his ear.
You hear
Prepare for Titanfall.
you hear the drone of an aircraft in the background as you answer.
And all you hear is prepare for Titanfall. Felix will swan dive out of the helicopter.
Well, you're in a cargo plane. Yeah, at 55. So you're
Well,
doing a
swan
halo
dive out of that.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a cutting to the barn. There is a spit take as that phrase comes over the comm. The glow quickly goes into Maxi's pocket, and he just looks at Dot and says, "Take this," and hands the bottle back off. And Maxi goes peeling out of the barn.
Stitches wipes herself off from being spat on, and then grabs the bottle and runs after Maxi. Where are we going?
Outside, if this is full on night, so it takes a little bit before Felix gets down within it, but further enough, at about terminal velocity, about 20 to 30 seconds later, you just see a parachute open up for just a second, and then right in front of you, 3-point hero landing in front of you. Maxi, you know who is in front of you. For the rest of you, for Dot, you see a rather tall, muscular but lanky individual dressed this time in sort of a full-on battle suit with a helmet with a respirator and everything because it's a halo jump. And as they take the helmet off, they shake out full-on long white hair with gray eyes, and he just kind of looks at Maxi and he goes, "In this moment, Providence does not provide for those who follow the path." And then he holds out his arm to Maxi to take.
Oh, Maxi gives it a full clasp.
And he says, "But in this moment, a friend does."
I have no marker to give.
No marker required.
Billy
then
looks over and he goes, you know this fucker?
Yes, the cavalry has arrived.
Stitches is just looking back and forth between everyone. Like, what is happening?
Maxi turns back with his free arm and like looks to take the bottle from you, Stitches.
Hands it.
And Maxi will pass the bottle to Felix.
Oh yeah, Felix throws one back.
Okay, well,
Felix.
It's been a while for that kind of jump.
Felix, Stitches, Felix.
She reaches out a hand. Nice to meet you. That was beautiful.
Knowing he's in Texas, he does like a little tip of the cap and it's like, nice to meet you.
Okay, so you and Maxi, I'm gonna assume that y'all know each other from obviously before I showed up. That's a silly question, Stitches. Why would you start with that part of the conversation? No, yeah, it's I've heard all about you.
Felix turns to Maxi. It's like looking like for a bullshit check. Like,
And
how much
Maxi
does she
shakes his
know?
head. Maxi shakes his head.
Okay. We're all sharing tequila. We'll get to know each other very well tonight.
You know, I like that way of thinking. Yep, you got it.
He looks around for a moment and goes, but first I need to change of pants. Anywhere a motherfucker can change some pants.
Billy points at the main house.
Got it. Be back. And then like he goes walking off, but like with the parachute like still like kind of attached.
Felix, make sure to say hello to Zed.
Ah, yeah, dude in the suit, right? And he clips off the thing as he's walking.
Zed
He
went
doesn't
to
even
bed.
turn around. He just keeps going.
I believe he went to bed, but wake him up.
Oh, I'll wake him up, all right.
I'm still doing my face routine. What are you talking about?
So as you're doing your face routine, you see a familiar face walk in.
But it's like totally around the corner, and it's like just kind of looking in, like, hello.
Ah. Oh. Hello.
Hello.
So did Maxi call in another favor?
Not so much.
Oh. Cool. Well, it's always good to have more muscle.
Well, it's good to see you too.
Well, yeah. I'm in the middle of this, so
Is Zed in any state of undressed right now?
It's a very important question.
I mean, shirtless.
Yeah, you definitely get Felix to give you a couple looks up and down.
Which.
Wait, does
Zed-
Felix still have the bottle, or did I give it back? Shit.
Felix
You
still has the
definitely
bottle.
took it.
You
Yeah.
definitely took the bottle.
So in that case, I just kind
Felix
of
is
like,
thirsty. That's okay.
yeah, he kind of like cocks it towards Zed and be like, eh?
Sure, why not? I'll take a swig.
So as you're kind of doing that, Felix is looking at it. He's like, so, we're doing a thing, huh? And like, Felix is still in full-on battle gear from this jump.
Oh, yeah, we're doing a thing, but not till tomorrow, so you might want to get comfortable.
So the
Felix
abuela
just
comes
does
out.
nothing.
She goes. The abuela comes around the corner. She goes, "No battle armor in the house."
Felix starts talking in Spanish immediately and just going, my bad.
She goes, "Armor stays outside."
Felix, leaving the bottle with Zed, starts like doing that like sneak run away to like not get the full-on breadth of Abuela, because you know
She's about to hurl a chocolate at you.
alone, yeah, Master Assassin alone, you still don't take on Abuela. We've learned this from Angel City Stories,
She's gonna throw a chunklet at you.
right? You don't. No.
So you all spend the rest of the evening relaxing, kind of breathing. Maxi, You feel a weight lifted.
Yes, there is definitely a change in Maxi's demeanor with Felix's appearance. There's definitely a weight lifted. Maxi begins to actually relax.
I'm gonna say that change might be visible enough that Stitches would pick up on it a little bit.
Certainly. For sure. Like I literally, like the shoulder, you can see like his whole body, like as soon as Felix started walking away, you can notice that there is like a physical change in Maxi. Like he's actually, his body's more relaxed, he's not as tense. The intensity, there's been a drop of intensity in the look. Everything is much more copacetic.
Yeah, Stitches kind of gives you a look like you gonna be good. You gonna be all right now.
Well, Maxi will turn and just look at Stitches, and yes, Felix is a good friend, and
Yo.
he is risking a lot being here.
Got it. Okay. Well, if you trust
I
him-
will tell you about Felix sometime, or more than likely Felix will tell you all about Felix.
my kind of guy. All right. Well, I mean, if you trust him, then fine in my book.
Implicitly.
Perfect. I mean,
Come, let's find some more tequila.
Y'all go out to find more tequila. Doodly doot, doodly doot. And we're gonna cut over. It's Shawn. You obviously wake up seeing the face of Kelly Aguilar. She goes, "He was right. You are beautiful."
You know, I'm really not into the psychopaths. I mean, on the hot crazy scale, you're kind of, you're at the wrong end for
So
me.
you know
Thanks, though.
you're still strapped to that board at basically a 45.
Oh yeah.
She walks up and starts stroking your face.
Okay, that's a bad touch. You're supposed to ask for permission?
She's like, "Oh, you are so beautiful. So resistant."
Yeah. Are you going to
What?
get to a point?
Just accept the joy and pleasure that we can provide.
Oh, pleasure's great. I'm a big
How-
fan.
How did you like did you enjoy the beach?
It's a little dry for my taste. You know what I really like? Minecraft. Can I have my gloves? I gotta feed some cows.
Oh, we can't do that right now. We can't do that right now.
What if my cows die?
We've
Then
been
it's all on your fault.
we've been trying something and I for the life of me can't figure out why your body keeps rejecting the implant.
No, I do not accede to that. You keep your shit away from me, you
She's like-
psycho bitch.
We've been trying, but for some reason your body keeps rejecting it.
Well, good on me. I guess then, no hard feelings, but I guess you could find somebody else for your little,
Oh, no.
weird
You were
little cult.
You are just the person that they're looking for. She's like,
I'm gonna pass. I have
she's
a
like-
job.
She's like, you don't understand how much I want what you have.
Again, you could get your own Minecraft server at any point. Alex, I assume I'm strapped very securely.
Oh
now.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
She's like, she strokes your face again. So beautiful.
I'm going to bite that hand.
She yanks her hand back quickly. It's so feisty.
Yeah. You know I'm going to put a bullet in you at some point. Or probably actually more accurately, I'm going to have somebody put a bullet in you.
She's like, no, eventually you will realize how much joy and pleasure we can bring you. And you will come with us.
Oh,
You
Wait,
realize
why didn't you say that? It's a road trip. I'm on board. Let's go. Unstrap me. I'm on board.
Oh no, all in good time. All in good time. We're gonna go somewhere else. This, and she points around to the room you're in, is of minimum acceptableness. But I believe that once we get you to a better facility, we'll be able to lead you along the path.
Have you tried a Holiday Inn Express? While I'm keeping this like shitty banter up, I'm trying to activate my tech head to scan for anything around me that I can jump into to possibly get a signal out.
Okay, give me a networks check.
All right. I do not have my glow, so this is just me and my tech head. It's just me and my tech head.
Mm-hmm.
Skill is white die. That is okay. I wish it would have been the other way around, but that is a good start for that. That is 30 plus. That's 50.
It's very similar to the facility you saw in Angel Cities. This place is basically a Faraday cage.
What about her network?
She's not connected. Everything's turned off.
Really?
Yeah, manually. Physical switches. As you look to your right, you actually see her partner, who you'd previously run into, like standing in the corner, staring blankly out into the room. The room you're in has like a white hexagonal ceramic floor, stainless steel walls. You're on this 45-degree set backboard. You see surgical tools, cybernetic stuff, like diagnostic machines, everything else. As you start to kind of like get more back, you can feel like a light pain in the back of your neck.
Okay. Are there any cameras in the room?
No. She's like, we put you under, and you seem to take to the space so well, and your brain functionality, like, it's spiked so high.
Yeah, it does sometimes.
Tell me more about what happened in there. What did you see? What did you experience?
Have you ever heard of Coachella? It was like that, but with a lot more acid.
She frowns at you.
I stick my tongue out at her.
I'll leave you be for now.
Oh, I'm gonna miss you so much.
She and her partner leave the room.
When her partner leaves, I'm gonna try and scan her to see if I can because if I remember correctly, she's basically a remote piloted person drone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna see if I can tap that network. I'm gonna see if I can tap that yes dot.
Give me another networks check.
I am gonna use Control-Delete on that because I rolled a nat 1.
Okay.
And that, from hell to the heavens in one step, that's a nat 20, so that's a 53.
Yeah. No, she's connected.
I'm gonna take. I figure I've only got seconds
now
before the door closes.
Here's what you sense.
Okay.
Something about what you learned in the thing has rammed your tech head to 11. Okay. It's not just your tech head. Something about the way that your stuff got rewired, you're sensing it at a more deep level than you ever have before.
Okay. I'm going to basically see if I can I'm going to basically create a construct in Kelly Aguilar's white partner.
Mm-hmm.
That when she gets out to somewhere where there is a network, it's basically going to ping her location.
So you don't even have to go that far. Like, you are remote in her right now.
Oh, okay. I figured once she left the room, it would be...
No.
Oh,
again,
okay.
It's not your tech head that's doing it.
Gotcha. Okay, I follow now.
Your tech head's
Okay.
helping you in that it's helping you interpret what your brain is doing, but it is not.
Okay.
You can tell your tech head is showing no connection signal,
Okay.
but you're connected.
Got it. Okay. Then
You're
I'm just going to kind of just sit there and ride and gather information as they leave the room.
It's a tiny building. After they leave the room, there's like a hallway out to the left. They follow out. There's basically like an office to the outer left, which is where Kelly heads next and starts working on a computer there. Again, the construct that you're following right now doesn't really do much.
Does she have access to the internet at this point?
Yes,
I want to get a GPS location on it.
you've got a location.
Okay.
You are
I'm
in a really funky neighborhood, but you're still in Dallas.
okay. I'm gonna get the basically the GPS coordinates, and so it can't be traced to where they are when it's picked up. I log into our Minecraft server and I basically scribe it into a sign right in front of where Maxi logged out.
Do you send Maxi? You've got full grid access right now.
And then I just send a single ping to like a drop I know Maxi gets access to that says check on the cow.
So Maxi, about 1 a.m, y'all are still drinking tequila next to a barrel fire, and your glow
Feelings-
ping,
This.
your glow pings. That's a message from Cho.
The hell?
Says check on the cow.
Actually, it doesn't say from Chone. It was like completely, it
Oh,
was
yeah.
like an anonymous
Yeah,
ping.
it just says
'Cause I'm
check on
trying
the
to
cow.
be stealth about it.
Maxi stands up, stumbles just slightly.
Maxi's pretty drunk at this point.
Stumbles just slightly. And looking at his glow. I need to log into Minecraft like right now.
Do it, man. If you want a game.
No. I think I just got a message from Chone.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
A random contact told me to check on the cow. That's
Is that
from
code?
that's from the game that Chone and I were playing.
And Stitches like runs over to you, probably trips over something, and then picks herself up really fast, like gophers out of the ground. She tries to come back around.
Oh no! As you trip, Maxi tries to catch you, and you both go down.
Great. But then she's trying to like look over your shoulder as you're logging.
So
into
Maxi,
Minecraft.
you log into Minecraft and head over to where the cow is. Somebody has put a sign in front of your cow.
So Maxi, with Stitches and Maxi kind of in a pile, Maxi like kind of rolls over on his back, like so he's like looking at Stitches, but he's got his glow kind of over Stitches' shoulder, like looking at his glow.
While this is happening, Zed is in like a bad, half fallen apart plastic lounge chair, full charcoal mask, still no shirt, and I'm just sipping very daintily, pinkies out, just watching and giggling.
It's a Texas night. It's probably a little chilly.
I'm enjoying it.
Felix is now too.
We are too.
So you log into Minecraft. As you go check on your cow, you see someone has posted a sign there where there is a 10-digit MGRS grid coordinate.
Maxi will have the state of mind to actually like take a screenshot.
The cow
Of
moves
that?
at you.
Chone, is that you? And again, like this is all happening unless Stitches has moved. Stitches is like right here looking at Maxi, and Maxi is like looking over Stitches' shoulder.
Yep. She like turns her head a little bit. She's talking to you through the cow?
I think Chone is the cow.
Is Chone in your
The cow?
game?
I think Chone found a way into the game from Aguilar.
Wait, so now we have to try and rescue them from inside Minecraft?
No,
How are we gonna do that?
No, I don't. No, I think no. There's there's grid coordinates. There's coordinates. Quick, who's got another glow?
Billy walks
so
over to you. Billy walks over to you and he goes, "Come on." Right?
Felix walks over during this time and just picks up the glow, but then turns it sideways and starts like really peering into it, and it's like, I don't see Chone in there at all.
Billy goes, "Give me the coordinates."
Here, and Maxi kind of hands off the glow and then realizes the position that he is in.
Stitches just kind of looks down and is like, hello.
So Billy looks at it and
Hello?
he goes, "You think this where your friend is?"
And
No,
Maxi
she's
is
not in there. She's not in there.
The coordinates.
Maxi-
The coordinates.
Maxi's like looking at Stitches, but kind of I believe the coordinates. Those are coordinates on that sign.
Billy's face kind of drops for a minute, then he smirks. He goes, "We got a problem."
What's up?
Do we?
Yeah, we got a problem. Not insurmountable. And he smirks at you. He goes, those coordinates are about half a mile south of the Air Force Base. He looks at Stitches. He goes, "You better come in low and fast."
No problem. And she.
He looks at you and he goes,
Maxi grins.
He goes, "It might be a problem." He goes, "I'm gonna get some sleep. I'll talk to you all in the morning."
Stitches kind of flops and like sits on Maxi's lap and is like, that was incredible. Wait, so Chone was a cow, but not a cow. And now I get, wait. Am I understanding this right? She's still just sitting on your lap.
Okay, kiddos, let's go to bed. Come on, children, time for bed.
Yeah. We need to sleep through this.
I'm gonna sit here for a minute.
Okay. I'm gonna go to bed.
I'm just gonna stay. I'm just going to stay here for a moment on the ground and relax for a minute before I get up.
Because somebody sat on his lap.
Yeah.
Thank you for GM explaining that one.
Thank you.
Just that's for the audience. Just so they understand.
You see, when two people who love each other very much have a special seat
Or
together,
it doesn't even have to
Share a
inquire
special
love.
seat.
It doesn't.
It's more like
No.
when they have hormones.
Yep. And are pretty drunk.
So,
Yeah, this
so
was more so. I do want to just be clear. This was more so from a like,
Stitches is pretty drunk.
well, like she's taken aback and just kind of needed a seat, and Maxi was there.
Anyway, you all.
So when others go off to sleep, Felix will come up and just basically like sit down in front of Maxi, and just kind of like, you know, he's still got a bottle with him. And he just kind of looks at him. He's like, "So, I guess we doing this, huh?"
Maxi like kind of like he sits up on his arms, kind of leaning against his elbows, and then reaches out for the bottle.
Oh, he hands it over, definitely.
Felix says, what the hell are you doing here?
Well, when you...
They shut it. They said no.
Well, I know they said no, but when has that ever stopped us from doing anything? Come on, man. We were already causing absolute havoc in hell before we joined Providence.
Silas is gonna have a problem with this.
Silas hates me.
I know, but this... I appreciate it.
So, I gotta help out a friend. And if a friend of a friend is in trouble, then... Look, we uncovered some big shit the last time we were doing this. And something tells me this is still up the same area as all of that. So, maybe we'll find out some more stuff, and that'll help Silas not feel like a fucking prick to me.
So, Maxi will give Felix a little bit of the information that Silas passed on, that they basically consider Aguilar like persona non grata.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
They're aware of this, and they do not seem to be overly concerned.
Oh. Felix sits there and kind of holds that around for a little bit. And are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I don't want to do the help thing. I don't like to be carried in. I don't want to be the helpless one this time. Let's not do help.
Okay. Fair enough. And then Felix gets up and goes and gets the other, so when he jumped in, he had a backpack on the front, and obviously the parachute on the back. And he goes and gets the other backpack that he had just been kind of laying up against the barn, and he sets it in front of Maxi and opens it up, and you just see like a whole backpack full of like C4 and some arms and things like that. Like,
so I believe
helpful this time.
What I think that dictates, or what that shows, is that Maxi just kind of in his state gave Felix the wrong information, but Felix already knew what was going on, which was that Providence sees Kelly as a very severe threat. And Maxi's take on that was that they didn't care because they weren't going to help.
Right.
Clearly Felix has the correct information.
Let's just say that our group meddles, and there are times where we wish it would meddle and it doesn't. What happened in Angel City was a complete anomaly. It should have never went down the way that it did. But it did. And now we're here. And it's our job, being the agents in this area, to make sure that shit doesn't go too much farther.
No, I agree, and I thought Silas would also agree. I was surprised that the council wouldn't take action.
Same.
Even though they appeared they understand the threat.
Let's just say Silas strikes me as somebody that we'll need to keep an eye on.
I've known Silas a long time, Felix. This isn't like him.
No, and that's what worries me. He took in a couple of scrubs from the street and made him us, or helped us become us. And now, here, in the middle of Texas, dealing with mutants and weird cyber ladies who could destroy the whole world. None of this makes any sense to us.
Felix, Providence hasn't replaced a council member in a long time.
He takes another swig. I know. And let's hope we don't have to anytime soon.
Hey, help me up. I gotta
we
get some sleep.
This one off.
We gotta get some sleep. Tomorrow's a big day.
Tomorrow things go boom, and he like sloshes the thing around a little bit as he helps Maxi get up.
Do y'all
You can crash in my bunk.
Y'all get?
Where did Zed go?
He's asleep.
Damn.
Yeah, I helped Stitches up
Yep.
and put her in bed, and then I rinsed my mask off and applied some night cream and went to bed myself.
So you all get crashed out. You wake up in the morning. Zed, you're the first one awake to the smell of breakfast, and it smells amazing. Billy's already down in the kitchen. He hands you a cup of really strong coffee.
I offer to help, but I don't want to get in anyone's way.
They shush you and set you down and tell you to drink your coffee. It's really good coffee, but it's like kick you in the teeth strong.
It's appropriate coffee.
Billy looks at you and goes, we got a thing. We're going to go do this thing. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm down.
He goes, try not to die.
I mean, that's what I try most days. But yeah, this one feels a little bit more hairy. Everyone else might need some help waking up, but I'm gonna get some food, and I think we'll be good to go.
He goes, my boys did drive-bys last night.
Okay.
They got at least a dozen guards.
Cool. All right. And before Shawn got taken, they were doing a little bit of research. There's police presence in that part of downtown is pretty quick, like 4 or 5 minutes.
It's right next to the base. So that's what we're going to do. He goes,
Okay.
me and my boys are going to do something we've been wanting to do for a while, but didn't have a reason to.
Hit the base?
We're going to hit the front gate. That should give you about 4 minutes. You better get in and out quick.
Okay. The coordinates you got, were those specific to a part of the base, or were they just the base itself?
No, the coordinates are just outside, about half a mile south.
Of the base.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's why we're gonna hit. We're gonna
Okay,
hit the
I'm
base to try and pull everybody away.
Okay.
You guys are gonna hit the building.
Yeah.
And hopefully get the fuck out of there.
All right. When are you gonna hit?
About 10:30 tonight.
Okay. What can we do to prep during the day? What can we do to help you and your team?
Get your shit right in your mind. My boys are already out there. They're on their way. They got a set in the place now.
Okay.
We're getting into position now because they got to be in position before everybody notices we're there.
Sure. Okay. Let me go check in with my crew.
You got that helicopter. Take that in, get out.
Yeah.
And try not to break my chopper.
I'll do what I can, but Stitches is a loose cannon.
The rest of you wake up to the smell of breakfast. Spicy potatoes, eggs, black beans, tortillas. And I'm hungry.
Right.
Felix,
Picture- go ahead.
No, go ahead, Kaylee.
Alex, I picture there's a quick cut over to Chone, and Chone's still on the table, but is imagining like a big bowl of like very sugary cereal.
Yeah,
and just
because
listening to their
they've-
stomach rumble.
They've hooked you up to an IV. Kelly's partner comes in and just says one word, nutrients, and puts you on an IV, and then walks out.
I like you too.
So you're hungry, but you're not dying.
Oh yeah, 100%. And then we can cut back.
Yep.
Felix, do you wake first or does Maxi?
Maxi would probably try to wake up first.
Who's the big spoon?
Would agree. I feel like Felix is definitely the big spoon. Felix is a little taller than Maxi.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like the two of them wake up and Maxi literally like just elbows Felix Come on, get up.
All right, I'm up. Oh, let's raise some hell today.
Oh.
Zed sticks his head in the door. You two alive?
Yep.
I am now.
Getting up and around. Ugh.
All right. We got till 10:30 tonight. Billy's crew's hitting the base. We'll have 3 minutes to rescue Shawn.
That one piques your thought process, Maxi, because you're like, Billy's crew's hitting the base? Which seems suicidal to you.
That sounds like a bad idea, but Billy's going to do what he is going to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we got some time to prep. Their crew's already
Okay.
moving. Their crew's already getting in place. We just need to get ourselves set, planned, and ready to roll.
All right, I'll go get Stitches. Felix, go ahead and start getting ready.
And he starts to kind of meander, and like he's just in like just tank top and pants essentially. So he starts like going through and getting the armor together, like fully getting he unpacks the trench, and as well, he's gonna go full on, cyberware and everything like that for this.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Silent Bob.
No, Felix is back in an exosuit by the time you
yeah.
see Felix again. Stitches,
Just completely out of character. Like Felix just looks over at Billy and kind of like nods, like knowing, like fourth wall breaking style meta, and then just gets back into doing.
Stitches, you're woken up by the smell of, again, delicious food.
I thought I was being woken up by Maxi.
Well, Maxi
So-
and then food.
Yeah, so Maxi actually will go out to the kitchen and grab a small plate. Whatever the abuela has made.
There is no small plates in this house.
Okay.
I should
Grab
say.
a plate. And
She stops
And-
you. She's like, she hands you a cup. She's like, coffee. What's wrong with you?
yes,
She goes,
apologies.
she pokes you in the forehead. She's like, think.
And every poke, like Maxi winces just a little. This one's not for me. I'll be back for mine in a few moments.
She goes, you need it.
I promise.
You need
I
it.
promise. I think someone may need it more. I'll be right back. And then Maxi will take the plate and the coffee to Stitch's room and kind of using his elbow kind of knock on the door a bit.
Go away.
May I come in?
Yeah, fine.
Maxi manages to like hip the door open. And you see him swing in with a plate in one hand. He's got a cup of coffee. He's shirtless, wearing a pair of basically workout pants, like light pants. It's time to get up, Stitches. We have a lot to do today.
Yeah, Stitches is laying on her stomach, and you can see that, like, her fatigue pants are kicked off, but they're still, like, wrapped around her ankles, so it's just... she's got, like, her knee hooked up, so, she's, sleeping in that really comfy position, but her pants are still wrapped around her feet and everything, and she's got, like, her face smushed into the pillow, and she starts to look up, and... What are we doing today? I'm not doing anything today. Do you have any idea how much tequila we drank? Tequila. Ugh.
I
No.
do not. And Maxie will come and like kind of sit on the edge of the bed with the plate and the coffee, and just turn, have some coffee, eat a little something. But we do need to get going soon, at least for the planning. Billy's team is planning to hit the base full-on assault tonight at 10. Zed has informed me we will have 3 minutes to rescue Chon.
Billy's too, but I'm Billy. Oh.
No,
that
your
Billy.
Stitches.
That Billy. Okay.
Your Stitches.
Okay. She like reaches over and grabs a tortilla off the plate and just starts nibbling at it and sits up and takes the coffee from you. Alright, yeah. Time to... And then the realization hits. Oh, I get to fly today, don't I?
You get to fly today.
Oh yeah, she like jumps up and she's, hiking up her pants real quick and just, well, let's go then. I'm ready.
It's just like that scene. Remember at the end of Independence Day when what's his face's character is like hungover, but he's getting ready to fly the plane and all. He's got the thing. He's gonna like turn it around and stuff. This is exactly that scene.
Basically.
Yeah.
Basically.
Perfect.
Yeah,
she's ready to go.
As you leap up, Maxi makes a point of like grabbing the plate and coffee so it doesn't get knocked away. Like he like kind of sits back for a second. Eat, drink, get dressed. We'll be waiting.
Perfect. She takes the plate and the coffee cup from you and is just like walking behind you as you leave the room.
You manage to all get eaten. You spend most of the day armoring up.
Do we?
Wait,
Wait,
That
what happened?
was- That was an interesting
Hello.
development.
And that's Identico.
No.
Stay with us next time.
You eat
Wait
your
a minute.
food. Spend most of the day gearing up, armoring up. Billy's there for most of the day. At about 2 o'clock, he tells you that he's leaving to go link up with his team. He goes, "You're gonna have 3-4 minutes. That's all I can give you.
That is all we will need.
We're gonna hit the base direct."
Yeah, that's fine by me. I'll have plenty of time.
You understand how risky that is.
20,000 troops.
And Maxi's head, his eyes go a little wide and his head turns a little bit.
He goes, "We're looking
So-
for an excuse."
Correction, I do stand corrected. I called my friend Felix the cavalry. It appears that you do indeed have the cavalry.
He goes, "We've been doing this a long time."
Does the base have 20,000 troops, or do you have 20,000 troops?
Oh no, the base got 20,000. We got like 60.
Right.
Yeah.
This is gonna
That's
be.
what I was
This is
thinking,
gonna be
too.
like a couple of dudes in a Toyota Hilux with like a grenade launcher or something.
He goes, "A
That's
little
what
better."
this is
He goes, "A little better than that, man. A little better than that."
You upgraded to rocket launcher, or you got that new Audi type shit?
I got that new Audi type shit. And he looks at Stitches and he goes, "Bring my fucking helicopter back. That shit's expensive."
Stitches just kind of looks at him and
We got nothing else. I can't do extract. I can't do anything.
yeah, I know. I'll bring your shit back.
No, it's not
okay?
about that. If y'all mess this, I can't help you.
Yeah, I know.
Bitches, we'll get you a chopper when this is all done.
It's not about the chopper. It's about this. Once we hit the base, I can't help you anymore. So if you have to extract in any other way or do anything else, it's on you.
Yeah.
Understood.
All right.
I'm sending everybody I got at the base to keep them off your ass while you're trying to get in. You get your friend.
Yeah.
It's 10-4, good buddy.
He goes, "Good luck," and he leaves in another car. Chon.
Yo.
So you're still inside of Aguilar's partner, who meanders
Wait.
about and does various things. Like, you're basically remote lined in. But then you sense another presence.
I'm gonna kind of fade back and see what happens. Just trying to like, I'm basically doing the cyber equivalent of a stealth check.
Mm-hmm. You sense another presence, and you sense a... It's not words, but it's like a feeling, like... Are you there?
I want to see if I can probe at it a little bit to see if I can. Does it seem familiar at all?
No, but it seems friendly.
I'm gonna basically. The response is the mental version of an thumbs up emoji.
It says, same technique. Look forward 6 seconds. Are you actually in the bindings, or are you outside of them? Or both? What is the future?
That sounds like a determination check to me.
Yeah, and just a second, but you're thinking about it. So did it click for Chone? What is the next moment? Are you in the bindings or out?
Like I kind of get where you're going at, but I'm not sure
Just concentrate.
mechanically how to do it.
In a
All right.
in a few seconds, are you actually in the bindings? Or where are you? And with that, we're going to come back to Stitches. So you're spinning up your whirly bird. Felix, Zed, and Maxi, you are in the 4 rear seats. The 3 rear seats.
Y'all buckled in?
So, did we have any kind of blueprints for where we're going for the
Nope.
building?
You got a
No.
building.
We just know it's a building.
You know it's a building.
Anymore. Our hackers inside the building. That's a problem.
The hacker's coming
All
from
came
inside the house.
Inside the house.
Yeah, exactly.
We shared a brain cell.
Just one.
Just the one.
Just the one.
So from where you're
It's too
at,
many. It's
from where
So-
you're at, it's about. Let me do my check here real quick. Miles.
So as you're doing the check, and Zed asks, "Do we have any blueprints?" I just lean up, because I'm assuming Maxi and I are in the back, so we can extract the fuck out of this thing real quick. I just kind of lean up and put a hand on Zed's shoulders, and in that same hand, point over to the little red, like nosed rockets out there, and I'd be like, "Well, we have an entryway. We'll hit entryway, and then hopefully that'll also be the exit way, and that we don't hit Chone."
So
My guess is we probably won't hit Chone.
as the crow flies, if Stitches can do map of the land and just run it as the crow flies, you are 18 miles from the target location. If Chone pushes it like straight to the wall, it's about a 3.5 minute flight.
We got to fly really, really fast and really, really low.
Yep.
Oh yeah, she's gonna be doing it. We're gonna be booking.
All right. So you got to make me. So you're cooking in.
Mm-hmm.
You got to make me 3 pilot checks.
All right.
Nap of the earth, baby.
First, that's gonna be an 18.
Okay. You're clean coming into the city. You are literally 70 feet above ground level. You are like you were coming in as low and fast as you can.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's a nat 20, baby. That's gonna
There
be
you go.
25.
Keep going.
Last one. Eey.
You run
11?
into a building.
Always that. It's always that.
What was it?
11?
Okay.
Oh no!
So you come up over the last set of like taller buildings and down hard toward the target building. As you come into it, you can see the guards outside. So first off, make me another pilot roll as a defense.
Fire the
Because-
missiles.
You got a missile coming up at you.
Oh no!
Oh, that was a terrible roll. We got.
Probably not as bad as mine.
You want to bet?
Oh, God.
Did you roll a 1?
I rolled a 2!
What's your total?
7?
Which is, also rolled a 2, but their bonus to hit is a little better than that.
Okay.
So you take a rocket to the left wing, which you all feel.
Propeller?
No, the left, because it's got the side wings out from the chopper,
yeah,
which
yeah,
got the
yeah.
rocket pods in it. It doesn't blow the wing off, but you are definitely smoking a little bit, and that explains why you come in so hard on the top of the building. So everybody go ahead and roll me initiative.
Oof.
Stitches is just a string of expletives at this point.
So you came in hard on the top end and then took a missile right up the
Oh, that sounds
up the
wonderful.
gut.
Nothing like a good missile up the gut.
All right, give me
Yeah.
some initiative rolls.
17 for Zed.
Okay.
I got 6.
Explains a few things. I
13?
got a 22.
13 for Maxi.
All right. Shawn, you
14.
hear an explosion from
Oh.
outside.
Okay.
All right.
Now imagine 6 seconds from now. Was that explosion really there, or was it not? Oh, wait, sorry.
All right, Felix.
I have to wait. I have to wait for my initiative till I can imagine things.
So you feel the you come in low over the thing. As you're coming down on the building, you get rocked by a missile on the left side, and Stitches brings it in a little hard, but you are alive and sitting on the roof.
How many people are pointing guns at us right now?
You can't see anybody on the roof.
That's a good start.
You're in the helicopter.
Are we doing this or what? Let's get the fuck out of Dodge.
Felix, it's your
We're
turn.
going in- Yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge. I'm grabbing Maxi and we're getting the fuck out of the helicopter.
Okay, so you pop out of the helicopter. You don't see roof access into the building.
I've got roof access.
Okay, what are you doing?
A corner. Well, how big is the roof?
I mean, the whole building, you're on top of the whole building. It's 80 by about 100.
Okay, so far enough away from the helicopter, I as on like one of the maybe
Okay, so
towards one of the far corners.
your choice is the southwest or the southeast corner.
I'll go with the southeast corner and hope that I'm right.
Okay.
I'm gonna toss 2 bricks of C4 out that way, and the minute they slide into place far enough away so they don't kill us,
Okay.
I detonate.
Give me a demo check, and they will detonate at the top of your next turn.
Very small bricks of C4, right? Very
They're
small
like
bricks.
shape charges to get you
Yeah.
in and out.
Okay.
That was a 12.
Okay. Okay. Felix, you see a grenade pop up over the roof. Give me a defense roll. Somebody's hucking grenades up.
Of course they are. That's a 19.
You manage to dodge out of the way, but a grenade explodes, peppering the helicopter with a little bit more shrapnel. Zed.
Okay,
It's
so
a-
I saw.
It's a squat one-story building with a concrete roof, concrete walls. It reminds you a lot of the one you saw in Angel City. That blew
Cool.
up.
Right. And I saw the grenade just get tossed at us and explode.
Yep.
I'm assuming we brought some grenades with us.
I'm presuming you fully armed yourself.
Yes. I want to throw a grenade off the roof back at that person.
Roll
Felix hands Zed a grenade.
Roll the hit.
Okay.
Oh, biscuits. 16.
Okay, roll me some damage.
I do not remember grenade damage. Can someone help me out?
3d12.
$29.
Huh. You definitely hear some yelling from below you. All right, moving right along. Are you out of the helicopter? So you've gotten out of the helicopter to huck that grenade.
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and give me a defense roll there, Zed.
Oh, where is my agility? 16.
Okay. You see a stun grenade pop up over the roof, and you full on take it in the face.
Oh.
So make me a determination check to stay conscious.
Oh, this will be bad. No, it won't. Oh, yes, it will. 5.
Yeah.
Not the moneymaker.
That many.
So you're brought to your knees. You're stunned for the next 2 rounds.
You hear, yeah, you just hear me say very quietly, not in the face.
All right, Felix, second verse, same as the first. Give me a defense roll.
Maxi didn't go.
He's shooting at me.
You're coming.
Oh, okay.
This is me. Yeah. Don't welcome that. It's 22.
Give me a determination roll.
Straight up 13.
Okay. You're stunned for the next round. It pops you in the face. Holding. Not doing anything there. Moving right along. Maxi. It's your go.
And they're shooting from below the roof line?
They're hucking grenades over the roof line.
Okay. And is there anywhere to take cover on the roof? Is it simply a flat surface?
There's a lip. It's probably about 2.5 feet high around the whole perimeter of the roof.
And which okay, so Maxi is going to kind of tuck and roll to that roof ledge.
Okay.
And then he is going to pull from like a pouch on his back one of his frags, flip it, and then just kind of toss it over the side.
Roll the hit.
$24.
Okay. Roll me some damage. 3d12.
You said 3d12?
Yep.
I like that. 12, 24, 30.
Wow.
2 12s and a 6.
All right. Shawn.
Yo.
It's your turn.
Okay.
You hear a variety of explosions happening.
Okay. I want to focus on the one thing I know I can do, and I'm going to reach inside and try and focus on the next 6 seconds to see if I can get my advantage on the combat.
Yep. Go ahead and give me a determination check.
That is a non-natural 20.
Yep, you've got it.
Okay.
Okay. So next round you can start focusing on getting out.
Yeah.
Hold. Position. Stitches, what are you doing?
So Stitches never turned off the chopper. She's still strapped in, and she's going to take back off again and try and whip around to where she's seen these grenades continuously hucked over the roof of the building.
So as you take off and dip your nose down, you can see there's a group of about 12 all the way around the building. You could do a strafing run on them by like literally taking off and just be like. Brrr.
Yep.
So
That's exactly what I want to do.
So as you're doing this, Felix falls into the front seat from being stunned. Because he was on the wing that got shot and leaned out to throw C4 and then took one to the face. So as you're doing this, Felix just goes, pooh.
Into the front seat.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Do me a
He
favor.
looks down at you. Hey there, buddy.
Roll 6 attack rolls.
Ooh. All right. That is a 17. Another 17. That is 14. 13. 19. Last one. 12?
Okay, so the rest of you see Stitches take off, angle the nose down, and just like lay fire out of the double guns into the ground below the roof line. At the very minimum, everybody else is suppressed, like they go diving for cover, but Stitches does tag a few people. Stitches, you see some fools go down.
Good. Get wrecked, nerds.
Good.
So as machine gun fire comes rolling down from the side, back to the top. Felix, that runs your stun round out.
Does the C4 go off?
It does. Chone, you see a hole explode in the ceiling above you.
You're welcome.
You did guess
You hear from
correctly.
just distantly. Thank God.
You're stunned. You can't quip yet.
No, sorry. You're welcome.
Yes, you need more drool in that quip.
Okay. Moving. Chone, it's your turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to flex this new ability of mine, and I'm gonna try and, like, Chone imagines like kind of like reality as it is that they can see with their eyes, and then they close it, and like behind it, there's like, it's almost like the pieces that put everything together, the quantum like lattice of, you know, how everything is bound together. And like, I'm gonna try and focus really hard on where I am and where I could be in a few seconds, and I want to basically step through the lattice out of where I'm being bound.
Give me a determination check.
Natural 20. I shit you not. I kind of want to put the camera on.
So
Can I do it?
you feel yourself step through the lattice, and all of a sudden you are standing in front of the little 45-degree table.
Oh, okay, that worked. I have to remember that one. Hole in ceiling. That's not helpful.
And that was your turn. Maxi, there's now a hole in the ceiling. It's your turn.
Maxi's going to again use his movement to roll over to the hole and drop in.
As you drop into the hole, you see Chone's standing, flabbergasted look on their face.
Actually, Alex, what happens is as Maxi drops into the hole, Chone is already like jumping on him and hugging him, like before he even hits the floor. Like Chone was already in motion before Maxi came through the roof. Okay, you're here. That's awesome. Explosions, I assume, are stitches. Can we get out of here?
Maxi just like, you feel like one arm kind of go around your midsection, and Maxi just says, "Are you okay?"
Whew, that is a bizarre question that has a lot of different answers right now. I'm physically well, and then I quickly feel the back of my neck where that pinch was. Is there anything there?
there is an incision.
Okay. Might not be perfect, but I think I'm okay. Do we have a way out of here? I hear a helicopter. I'm assuming that's you guys?
Maxi uses his free hand to like hook up his rappel to the end of his carbine.
Mm-hmm.
And then Maxi will use his attack action to fire the rappel back up through the hole.
Okay, so you fire the rappel back up through the hole. As that happens, you see the door to the room that you're in, Maxi, opens, and somebody hucks a stun grenade in. Shawn and Maxi, give me a defense roll. Yes, Shawn, your ability is active.
Great, I get advantage. That advantage saved my ass there, Alex. Thank you. That's a non-natural 20.
Okay.
Just a second, calculating. Where'd it go?
Math
Where'd
is
it go?
hard.
Yes. Agility 2, 4, 6. 19.
You manage to get your face to the side and get behind the thing and not take the brunt of that stun grenade.
I imagine that Maxi kind of throws the arm with his rifle kind of up and then pulls Shawn down to use his back to try and shield from the grenade.
Yep. As that happens, the next two roll into the room. Obviously well trained. First one is firing at you, Maxi. Give me a defense.
Same. No, actually that's 20. Sorry, that's +6, so 20.
Yeah, you managed to avoid the 3 shots from the first guy. Second guy's firing at you. Give me another one.
That's way less. That is 10.
Okay, that time you take 3 shots.
Okay. And the chest armor I'm wearing, the armor piece is 126 AP.
Yeah, well, you've got full. I'm assuming you're wearing full battle armor right now.
Full AR. Full AR armor.
Yeah. So you take the first shot to your left arm.
Okay.
For 17.
Okay.
Second shot to your left leg for 19. Third shot to your right leg for 20. Well, multiple shots.
Right. The armor on the right leg at the end of that last shot shatters.
Okay. Stitches, from below, you see somebody pop up with a grenade launcher and fire it at your rotors.
Shit.
Give me a defense roll with your piloting bonus. It was not a very good roll.
21.
Yeah, you managed to as the grenade soars over. As you're doing that, you can actually see from the base, out of your peripheral vision, multiple explosions happening at the base at the same time.
I'm assuming that we have some level of comms between the 4 of us.
Between the 4 of you? Yes.
Between the 4 of us.
Yeah, but you're guessing that's Billy's team?
Okay. Hey, guys, Billy's making some serious noise on the base. We gotta get the fuck out of here.
You're taking another grenade shot, Stitches.
Okay.
Give me a roll. Wow, that was terrible. That dice is fired.
No, keep rolling that one.
17.
You managed to, as you're low flowing over this thing, moving into position, moving. Stitches.
Mm-hmm.
You see about 7 guys still outside.
I'm gonna.
You have rockets too.
Yeah, I want to fire the rockets.
How many rockets would you like to fire?
Fire the missiles.
First have a nap, then fire the missiles.
Fire the missiles.
So you can fire up to 6.
We'll do 2 just to start.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Oh dear. For both or just
Yep.
one single? Okay. Well, that's a nat 20 for the first.
Okay, so that.
Alex. And then that's 11 for the second.
Okay, so just for fun, the nat 20 goes past the armor and goes straight to hit points. Go ahead and roll 2d8 times 10 for the first guy. Then go straight to hit points. So unless you happen to roll 2 1s.
No. That's 7.
Okay, so that's that guy's vaporized.
Yes.
What was your second roll to hit?
That was an 11.
He actually manages to get behind cover.
Yes,
Last guy outside is firing his machine gun at your rotors. I like how you keep calling them nerds.
That's just a thing I say.
I know, I just think it's fun. What was your defense?
14.
Wow, he only managed to tag your rotor once. Which is actually
Tink off and fuck.
You didn't need that rotor.
Like, he doesn't do enough damage. Like, you're getting peppered, but you're not messed up yet.
Okay.
All right, Felix, you are
Is-
no longer stunned.
Is there at any point I can like try and dump Felix back on the roof?
Well, Felix is awake now and is currently sitting in the open door. Felix, what are you doing?
How far away is the roof from where I'm at?
At 11 feet?
Fuck it, I can make that.
You can definitely clear that.
Give me a check.
Nat 20.
All right, so you use your movement portion of your action to jump to the roof,
Yep.
and now you are doing what?
How far away is the hole?
From where you're at now?
Yeah.
About 40 feet. 50 feet.
I'll use the rest of my action just to sprint that way.
All right, you're at the hole.
Okay.
All right.
The only thing I'll
As
skip when I get
as
to the
you're
hole.
like you're rolling to the hole as the pinion comes up
Yep.
and like sinks into the concrete.
And then you hear a stun grenade and gunfire.
All right.
Yeah.
Stitches, you're taking more machine gun fire.
These dicks. Oh, right, I have to roll to defend myself, don't
Uh-huh.
I? Shit, sorry. Oh, no. I rolled a 1.
Oh, God.
I don't think Billy's getting his chopper back.
Dot, do you have any
The worst
special
part is
abilities
one
that
of
let you
the-
re-roll anything?
One of those shots was a natural 20.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
No, I don't have anything that would allow me any sort of rerolls.
Nobody has that's what I call leadership? Anybody?
Oh.
Damn. I don't either, so I'm just as
Um,
much of a help.
So your rotors are smoking heavy right now. You're in bad shape. You could probably make it out, but your rotors basically have about 8 hit points left.
Okay. I go over comms again. We gotta go fucking now. Get your asses back up here. Otherwise, I'm leaving.
Chone.
So there's 2 people in the room with Maxi and I?
3.
3. Oh, goody. It worked once. Let's see what my range is. I'm gonna try and do the exact same trick I did with the bonds, but vertically. And I'm gonna see if I can go up about 15 feet.
Are you trying this by yourself or with Maxi?
Maxi's got the rope is still hooked to your gun, right, Maxi?
Correct. Yep. There's a module underneath the front of the carbine, and the rope is coming from that module.
By myself. Maxi can't climb with both of us, but
Okay.
by himself, he's got a better chance.
Give me a determination check.
Okay. Grab the new die that hasn't been rolled in this game yet. Okay, that's not too bad. That'd be 16.
You have to catch yourself because you kind of like phase, and you're not all the way up, and you're be like, "Oh crap!"
Yeah, Maxi, you see Shawn close their eyes, and their entire form they like blur, like some sort of weird optical camouflage, and then there's this pop of displaced air, and then you almost get kicked in the forehead by Shawn's bare foot as they're like scrabbling to climb up through the hole. Hey,
Fuck.
Felix, give me a hand, help, please.
And this is one of the few times you hear Maxi utter, "What the fuck?"
And with that, it's Maxi's turn.
So
there's 3 guys with assault rifles
Yep.
in front of you, and a Shawn appearing above you.
All right, Maxi is going to. He's still got the gun, the rifle still pointed up with the rappel. He's going to flip the action on the rappel, and as he's going upward, he's going to reach behind and like drop one more frag grenade on the ground behind him as he goes up.
Roll to hit. Oh wait, I rolled for all 3 of them.
Well,
That
6.
was terrible.
That is a numbers 20, dirty 20.
Yeah, you hit all of them. Roll 3d12 for damage.
Nice grenade.
That was a very nice grenade.
Come on, where's that? Come on, you rolled well last time. Let's see what you do. Not as good. 12, 17, 22.
Okay. Yeah, they're definitely feeling it. All right. Stitches, you are taking concerted fire from the ground now that they see your rotor smoking. So it's assault rifles, it's everything. They're coming at you. Give me a defense roll.
Can I? Okay. I was gonna say, is there a way that I can move back to be further over the building?
Mm-hmm.
Out of range slightly? Like, would that...
Range? No, you're trying to break their line of sight, and there is a way
Yeah.
to do that.
That's what I'm trying to do, yeah.
Okay, give me a defense roll to break a line of sight.
17? Again?
You only take 1 shot.
Alright.
Fortunately, they are not doing a great job at aiming right now, so it doesn't hit your rotor. It does hit the front of the helicopter.
Mm-hmm.
Does a little bit of damage, but you're still airborne.
Great.
He's going back. Stitches, it's actually your turn. You see Shawn scrambling back up. You see Felix on the roof.
I'm like flagging
Pick us
them
up,
down,
woman.
like,
It's time to go.
Let's go. Let's go. Somebody grab Zed.
All right, Maxi,
Yep.
you're going to take some shots as you crest the roof. So give me a defense roll to get back up over.
17 plus 6, 23.
Yeah, you managed to dodge all of them, and now we're back to the top. And Felix.
So to give them covering fire while we get the hell out of here, Felix pulls out the longbow and extends it and just fires off 3 in there, just trying to hit.
Down into
Is
the
the-
building.
Is
Yep.
the extension literally like you thrust your arm out and it just pops into place?
He
Yeah.
Hawkeyes it. He
Yeah,
Hawkeyes
okay.
the fuck out of it.
Nice.
All right.
Okay, so 1 is a natural 20.
Nice.
I can't read this die. 1 is a 19. And 1 is a 24.
Okay. Roll me some damage. While we're waiting for Mallo to roll damage, Zed, you suddenly are like, whoa, what the fuck? As the world is exploding around you.
So am I still like on the roof?
Yeah,
Okay. I see Shawn.
but you missed Shawn phasing through reality.
That's fine. I see Shawn.
Yep.
Okay, so then I will just move to. I'll run to Shawn and try to give them bodyguard cover back to the helicopter.
Okay, are you gonna like huck some grenades, fire covering fire, like?
No.
You're just gonna hustle Chone back toward the chopper.
Primary objective was save Chone. I am doing the objective.
Okay.
Hey, Zed. Oh my God, Zed, your pores look magnificent. What have you been doing?
Oh, I got this new charcoal cleanse, extract of almond. Amazing.
That's
Chone-
awesome. Oh, wait, I've always wanted to say this. Get to the chopper!
And with that,
I don't understand that reference.
Chone, it's your turn.
I'm gonna pile into the chopper. Where everybody was sitting in the back, right?
Originally,
Okay, is there a front seat with Stitches?
yeah.
I get in the front with Stitches.
Stitches, you see Chone pop into the chopper.
You're alive. You're okay. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness you're all right. We gotta get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here. Where's
it's been
everybody?
crazy. Did you know you're on fire?
Yes, I know. That's why we gotta go.
Okay, great. They're coming. Maxi's right there.
Maxi, it's your turn.
Maxi hightails it to the chopper.
Okay, are
He
you
pops-
laying fire as you go?
Yeah, he'll like basically turn and blind fire into the hole.
Yeah.
But he's also just like basically disconnecting the rappel module
You're
from the
putting
front of the carbine, and
you're putting down suppressing fire.
yeah.
Stitches, are you gonna lay down suppressing from the machine guns? What are you doing?
Hell yeah.
So no need to roll. So you're just basically just like pouring fire into shit as your team
Oh,
gets
yeah.
into the chopper. Felix, because of the order there, you're the last one. I presume you pile into the chopper.
Yeah, I ended up nat 20ing one of the guards in the head and then just pulling off as far
Yeah,
away
you
as I
killed like
could.
3 of them. So
Oh
now
shit. Okay.
you're up into the chopper now, and y'all are doing this. Stitches,
Yeet.
you got to make 3 pilot rolls to get out of the city,
Fuck me. All right, let's go.
and you are on fire.
Well, your chopper is.
Your chopper's like
Chopper.
smoking. It's not in a good way. You're spraying oil. You have some issues.
Okay.
So does the chopper.
All right. That is a 15 for the first. A 14 for the second.
Okay.
Give me something good. And an 18 for the third.
Okay. So on that second leg of the journey, just as you're getting ready to leave the city, you manage to ding a few buildings with your rotors. But you do get out of the city. And manage to low fly at like 80 feet again, back to Billy's ranch. About an hour and a half later, what's left of his crew comes back.
How many were left?
Looks like they came back with about half.
Okay.
Billy pops out. He's obviously been wounded. He goes, "Did you do it?"
It was close for a minute there, but yeah. Yeah,
He
we
goes-
got her.
He goes,
We
"Help."
got 'em.
He goes, "Help us with the bodies."
Yeah, we'll jump in and help do whatever we need to do.
It looks like Billy lost at least 9 people.
I don't know when the right time to tell you this is, but
The rotor falls off the helicopter behind Stitches.
And there's like you hear the motors like "Boo, doo, doo, doo."
He points to the 9 guys in bags. He goes, "You brought most of it back," but he points at the 9 guys in bags. He goes, "But that's lower on my priority list right now."
yeah, I figured as much. I'm sorry.
He walks up to Chone after y'all finish unloading bodies. He goes, "You right?"
That is a really, really interesting question. The answer is either no or more so than possibly anybody else.
He goes,
Jury's still out.
You were the one that went to pick up, right?"
Yeah. I don't
look-
wander around these fields barefoot for no reason.
He looks over at the fucking stack over there. He goes, "You better fucking take it to him.
Oh, that bitch is going down.
You better make that worth it."
Let's just say if what we do doesn't work, ain't nobody going home. Stakes are a lot higher than just this.
Shawn, the abuela, seeing you, takes you in and starts to feed you immediately.
You are my new favorite person on this entire planet.
She gives you some flip-flops.
Gracias.
Billy comes back to, after y'all unload the bodies, they take him to the back. He comes back up to Maxi and he goes, "You good?"
Maxi doesn't say anything. He nods and puts his hand on Billy's shoulder and gives it like a squeeze.
It's at this moment that Felix walks up. Go ahead.
Oh no.
He goes,
Go ahead.
He goes, "You know you owe me one, right?"
Maxi will reach into one of the pockets in his armor and pull out a small token, small coin, and kind of just press it into Billy's palm. If you need me, I will be here.
He goes, "The big bosses that gave you my number." He goes, "They say you're key to something."
Us?
Yeah, they say the machine says you're supposed to stop some shit. That true?
Maxi will look over at Shawn, or look in the direction that Shawn went with the abuela. Perhaps.
He goes, "They better be fucking right." He goes,
Felix will take a marker out of his and also give it to Billy and just look at him and he goes, "Providence provides for those who walk the path." And then he'll turn and walk away.
he nods, he goes, "Y'all are welcome to stay, recuperate, relax, get some food."
You have me a tequila?
He chuckles, he goes, "Yep, tequila." He goes, "But tonight we honor the departed."
Salud.
What proceeds after Shawn gets themselves cleaned up is it's half wake, half party. Lots of stories, lots of liquor, like a lot of smiles and laughs and crying, and at the end of the night they, cremate what's left.
Maxi ties one on. Like, hard.
So does Stitches.
Shawn, how are you feeling out of captivity now?
Shawn's like,
Especially considering you come out and see them basically doing a wake for 9 people.
Shawn knows, has been paying attention and walks over to Billy and just kind of nods and says, "I'm really sorry about your friends, but nobody could have asked for better backup, for a better team. As you asked for, we're going to make them pay. This will be worth it in the end."
He nods at you and hands you a tequila bottle.
I don't think I'm actually safe to have that yet, but my friend Stitches will definitely drink this for me. Thank you, and I'll take it and wander over to Stitches.
He tells you to get some rest.
Yeah, there's some stuff that needs to be done, yeah.
He goes, "By the way, did you figure anything out about that crazy psycho while you were in there? Or about how to finish this?
You ever put together a really big puzzle that is mostly the sky?
Can't say as I have.
Let's just say I think I got a couple corner pieces. But there's still a lot of the picture that needs to be filled in.
Yes. All right.
But you always start with the corner. And Shawn will like lift the bottle and salute and walk over and to Stitches and be like, "You flew really well."
Stitches like wraps her arm around your shoulder and pulls you in. She's like, Johnny,
Look.
thank you.
Oh god, I have a nickname suddenly.
What? Do you not like it? I mean, I don't know if I can call you that. I can call you something else if you like.
I mean, it's okay right now. Hey, you did good.
Thanks. Yeah, we had to get you back.
Maxi, as you tie one on, it occurs to Maxi that he thinks he saw Shawn phase out of reality and then back into reality somehow. But you're not sure if you took a headshot when you got out of the chopper or what's going on, but you saw something that was not regular.
Maxi looks over at Shawn and stares, watching Shawn interact with Stitches. And then looks down at the bottle of tequila and kind of says under his breath, "Questions for tomorrow." And then takes another deep swig and kind of wanders that way.
Zed, let's end with you. Where's Zed for the finality of the evening?
So through all of this, Zed knows how to run a party.
Obviously. Zed's running
kind of
snacks.
Oh yeah. So Zed kind of falls into some of his roots as like a host from his corporate days. He ends up convincing Abuela to let him help a little bit, put the food out, make sure there's ice, beer, whatever. He interacts with Stitches and Maxi and Felix, and they celebrate a little bit. He checks in with Shawn a few times during the night, and he finds himself kind of orbiting in Shawn's general area to keep an eye on them, but not necessarily hanging on their shoulder. He wants to make sure they're okay, and he knows where they are, but giving them some space to recover from whatever happened, because he still doesn't know. He definitely enjoys some beverages, he enjoys some food, but he does not overindulge. And he makes sure that as the party is winding down, his crew is staying safe and resting comfortably when they eventually crash.
And they do. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode, with the team reunited and crashed out. And as Maxi said, questions for tomorrow. Thank you all for joining us. Mallo, thank you for coming in and Felixing it up for a minute. For those of you that have missed the Mallo Man, once again, he was on Identico. We will be back tomorrow night for Identico After Dark. And boy, did we get big news to talk about today. Oh my God, it's going to be fun. So we will be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pacific time for Identico After Dark, our fun, nerdy podcast. So come hang out with us then. And then Thursday, we are hosting the charity stream for 0.5 Past with Pelotonia, right? That's Thursday? Not wrong there.
Yep, Thursday.
So we've got a full, schedule this week. So y'all come hang out. As Mel said, it's September. Let's run through it. Dot, where can the folks find you on the internets?
I am all over the Twitters, .matrix_01. You can listen to me on Resting Glitchface, as well as Gaming with Gage and Friends. That's pretty much where I hang out.
Nice. Kaylee, where can we find you?
You can find me on the Twitters at Anime Girl, ANIMEIGRRL. Redemption Podcast is currently recording season 8. That will be released. The first episode will be back on the air October 15th, which is our 7th birthday. And next, not this upcoming Saturday, but Saturday the 8th of October, you can see me over on Rourk and Rasp Twitch. We're doing a charity stream. We're playing an upcoming game that's on Kickstarter right now called Code Warriors.
Very nice. Love it. Michael, where can we find you, my good friend?
Well, strangely enough, a lot of the same places you can find Kaylee. You can find me on the socials at LoserMLW. You can find me at the Redemption Podcast, as well as my wonderful castmate Kaylee. You can also find me on that charity stream on the Rourk and Rasp channel on October 8th, playing Code Warriors. It would be a good time. And you can also, if you like Power Rangers-like things, you can find me on the Tubular Teens with Titans audio drama, playing the villain Harbinger.
Love it. And finally, Caleb, what about you, my friend?
You can find me on the socials at the Caleb G. You can hear me over on the RPG Academy. We are going to try to get some more sample adventures coming soon, as well as kicking off some new games for the new year. Trying to get all of that done after Acadicon, which is coming up the first weekend of November, fully funded on Kickstarter. Tickets available on
Tabletop.events.
that one, a website.
And sponsored.
Lots and lots. What?
And sponsored by Identico and
And
Gamer7.
sponsored by Identico. Thank you,
You can meet-
so much.
You can meet 3/4 of the cast, maybe
Okay.
even the entire cast, and if we can convince the GM.
I'm working on it. I'm actually legit trying to figure out a way to do it. So, we'll see.
And if that happens, maybe we'll do a live game. Or
Oh,
maybe
Oh,
we'll
that'd
just
be amazing.
Maybe we'll just
That
have
would be
fun.
amazing.
maybe we'll just sit around and be friendly, because
Yeah.
You all have to at least show up for the karaoke party, because I need my folks with me.
Heard,
Oh, I'm there. You
I've
know
heard
that.
much about this.
karaoke party happening Friday
have 'em-
night.
Yep, have
If
them come
I-
up and sign books.
If I can't make it, Kaylee can at least FaceTime me, and then
There
I'll
we
go.
absolutely join
So-
in.
That'll
Wait,
got
hold
it.
on.
Okay.
Is that a thing? Can we FaceTime to you guys at Catacon? Because
Of
course.
seriously,
Yeah.
we have sponsored Catacon for like 3 or 4 years straight, and never does our travel schedules ever actually allow us to get out
If-
there.
If
But
our
we love
cell
all the people
signal
there, so-
works,
Yeah,
if
True.
we can get a
Yes,
cell phone
the-
to work in the convention center,
Yes.
You know what?
yes, we will.
The
You know-
Dayton Convention Center, strangely enough, not that high tech.
I'm gonna
If I remember, so
I'm gonna make some jokes
Yeah.
about that another time. Again, I'm trying to work out my travel schedule for it.
Yes.
So we will
Of
see
course,
what
of
we
course.
can do.
No pressure, but come.
or don't.
Or don't.
But
Do
come.
whatever you want.
Thank you, friends, for joining us. We will be back in 2 weeks for Chaos Inc. Again, see me and the Mallo Man tomorrow for Identico After Dark. It's going to be a blast.
Good times.
We love you all very, very much. Have a good night. Drink some water. Take care of yourselves. Stay weird.
Stay weird.
Stay weird. That's the important thing.
Yep.
And everybody just be safe and happy out there. We love you, and goodbye.
Later.
Mwah.